I do not condone or endorse the use of anything illegal. I am not making these videos to entice people. These are for information and education purposes only. Anyone who uses this information to do what I am doing is doing so at their own risk. Talk to your doctor before you do anything else. I am not liable for anything that happens. Hello everyone, we are here on day 20. I've got my marker. Let's throw it up on the calendar. Today is a day of not feeling anything. Today is a day of I don't know what. Today is a day of feeling, of emotion, of thought, stuff I can't put names to. I don't know what's going on today. I feel angry. I feel depressed. I feel stressed. I feel like nothing matters. I feel like sitting on the couch and just doing absolutely nothing. Not even watching a video, not even playing on my phone, just sitting there waiting for something. I do not know what's going on right now. It is so frustrating to feel this way because I don't want to do anything. Like sitting here at my computer, I barely wanted to turn the video on to record today, but I made a promise that I would do this whole entire thing. Like I knew there was a lot I have to work through. I didn't think it would be like this. Again, I dealt with this stuff I thought I had like 5 years ago, 6 years ago when I first started doing all the life-changing things. 5 or 6 years ago when I did my first microdosing experience, I went through a lot and I dealt with a lot. And even before then, I was already dealing with a lot of things. And I dealt with, at least I thought I had dealt with, all of the things from my past. And I felt great and it was fantastic. And here we are again 5 or so years later, and it's the same stuff, the same feelings. Part of it is I'm impatient. I know that. Part of it is I just want results. I need the results. Part of it is I cannot wait. Like, I was talking with my wife last night about how I've been feeling and what I've been thinking about and everything, and I felt like maybe going to talk to somebody like a therapist or something would be great. But I cannot get past the idea that I do an appointment for an hour and then wait 3 weeks or however long it is to go for another hour appointment, to wait 3 weeks to go for it. That aggravates me so much. I have spent so long dealing with all this stuff, and the times that I haven't been dealing with it, it's been back here in the back of my head or something forever. I just want it dealt with. I want to sit for a day or two and just get it all out and fix it. I can't stand having to take months and months. And yes, I know that's the way it has to be because that's the way it works or something. I don't know. Maybe it's too overwhelming for someone like myself or anybody to unpack everything all at one time, and it would just be too much. It might break my mind. My mind is already broken. I shouldn't be feeling this way. I shouldn't be thinking this way. I shouldn't be experiencing these things. I cannot figure out why I am experiencing these things now. I want to sit on the couch and eat a container of Oreos and chips and just drown myself in pop and beer and everything. I just want to get rid of whatever this is, and I want to numb it somehow, or shut it off or let it go or what, and I don't know how. I think maybe it's time that I do talk to somebody. But again, I don't want it to take forever and ever. Maybe I should see if I can get a hold of my old therapist and see if he's still working. See if I can set up a meeting with him or something. Maybe I should read a book. Like I have that other inner child workbook thing I was looking at for working with childhood traumas and stuff. I don't know what to make of it anymore. I'm losing my mind. It feels like. I know it's a hard start to the video and I apologize. I'm trying to cover everything that I go through during this experience so that everybody has some sort of frame of reference on what to expect and what can be expected. I'm going to take today and I'm just going to think. I'm going to understand. I don't know what I need, but I'm going to come back in the evening as I usually do with these videos. I'll talk about what happened today and hopefully something comes of it. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry it has got dark and depressing, but we'll see you later today and hopefully things have improved. Wish me luck. Well, we're at the end of day 20 and it turned out to be a not too bad day after all. I know this morning I was in a really rough spot. I spent time today thinking through everything, trying to figure out at least where all this stuff was coming from, why I was suddenly having all these reoccurrence of panic attacks, and anxiety was built up all over the place, and it was just frustrating to think and do anything. And I got thinking about it this evening, and I realized that it's about change. I've been having a lot of thoughts of my childhood, things that I used to do when I was younger, like hang out with people and play these games and do these things, and all the stuff I used to do as a younger person and a kid and whatnot. The whole idea around those thoughts was leaving that behind. Like, it wasn't that I was thinking those things and consciously thinking, like, look what I left behind, look what I'm not doing anymore, look at how much I've changed. It was more of a scare tactic, I guess you could say. It was like showing me things that I used to do that I loved so much that I don't do anymore, that I don't love as much anymore. It was looking at those things and being like, do you remember doing these things? Look what happened when you changed. And look what you've become, and look what you've left behind, and look what's going on. You know, it was showing me, like, why would you want to change? Why do you want to change when you see that you left all this and you've changed this much, and then there's this, and it was trying to hurt me and scare me into not changing, not doing something different. And I think that's where a lot of this is coming from. Not all of it for sure, but a lot of it at least. Because I've always been afraid of change. I've always been afraid of doing something different and realizing later that it wouldn't work, or spending years and years on something like some kind of hobby or interest or whatever, and trying to build it up, and I realized I get to a point that it was not what I was supposed to be doing, and I have to start all over again. Those kind of thoughts are frustrating to me, and they're very, very potent at making me stop doing things. It's thoughts like those that lead me to not doing anything different, not trying anything new, not making good on any of the ideas I have. Because why would I want to do something and realize later it's not what I should have been doing? I should have been doing this. Why would I want to do something for like 15 or 20 years and realize at the end of the day that I should have been doing this other thing, and I've wasted so much time? And I don't want that. I want to be doing the things that I want to do that are the things I'm supposed to be doing. But the thing is, the things that I want to do are the things I'm supposed to be doing at that time. So if I go through life, say for 15, 20 years doing one thing, and I realize, hey, this one thing isn't doing it for me anymore, I just drop it, go over here, pick up this next thing, and do that. That's how we're all supposed to live. To do the things you want to do the things that best define you. Because if you're doing other things that you don't like, or if you're doing a job that really frustrates you or makes you feel horrible and blah, you're not living to your full potential. You're not living to the standard that you hold for yourself. And that's not what I want. I want to be doing the things that I want to do, regardless of what happens. I want to do the things I want to do, regardless of the outcome. I mentioned in a previous video about Bashar, this being channeled by a guy named Daryl Anka. His golden rule, in a sense, his answer for every question to solve everything. Now, I'm not going to say it exactly the way he says it, but I'll say it in the way that makes sense, like the way I interpret it and whatnot. Do what makes you excited, do what makes you happy, do what drives you, gives you whatever fills you with the most passion. Do that one thing to the best of your ability, to do it as much as you can, as often as you can, as strongly as you can, and do it without any insistence on what happens afterwards. So do the thing that you love to do it with all you have, and do it without any insistence on how it's supposed to play out in the future. You're doing it for the moment. And if in the moment you want to make a YouTube video, then make a YouTube video. And in the moment, if you want to write a book, start writing a book. And it doesn't matter 6 months, 10 years down the road, if something else comes up and you're like, I suddenly want to go do this thing. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because you're living in the moment rather than living for the future, which isn't even there yet. Like, how can you make plans for something that doesn't even exist? You don't even know what it's going to be like in the future. So live for the now, not for the then. And I think that's part of my problem, is I'm limiting myself to, well, it has to go this way so it can develop into this. But this isn't even there yet. So how can I know for a fact that what I'm doing now will get into this? I can't do that. I need to do what I need to do now. I need to do what I want to do now. And if I can continue to do that, as they say, follow your passion. Continuing to live the life that way will lead to a life of fulfillment, of joy, of happiness. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. That's what everybody's looking for. We're all conditioned to live life in a certain way. Live life going to work at a job, going to, whatever it may be. We're all told that this is how it has to be, and you have to do it this way because it won't work any other way. But it's fairly obvious, compared to a lot of other people out there, they can do the things that I want to do, and they can be successful at it. I look at the big YouTubers, I look at all the channels I watch and how many millions of subscribers everybody has. That's the thing I want to do, and if they can do it, I can do it. Like, it's not impossible. But I see all the things happening, like, say, like low numbers in the views, or not very many subscribers and that kind of thing, and I get scared. I'm like, see, the thing that you're doing, it doesn't make any sense. You're not getting any results from it. Why would you even bother continuing? And it's thoughts like those that make me stop what I want to, stop doing the things that I want to do, and then just be stressed and upset and depressed about it forever. And so I gotta stop limiting myself like that. I have to stop projecting into the future, because the future doesn't exist. The future doesn't matter, because it's not even there. What matters is now. I need to focus on the now, the things I want to do now. And today I did that. Oreos come in those trays that are like square or whatever, and they have like 3 channels in there for all the different cookies. I ate a whole entire container of Oreos. It was the Coca-Cola Oreos, and they were really good, but I ate all of them today. I just sat there and ate them one after another. Today I felt horrible because of how the morning started and how last night was. I wanted to eat myself out of anger and depression and stuff, like feed my sorrow and bury it kind of thing. I went upstairs at like 10:30 and I said to myself, and that's it, I'm gonna eat. So I got a big plate out and I cut up some vegetables and some cheese and I got some ranch dressing and I ate. I forced that into myself, because as much as I wanted to eat and eat and eat just to feel differently or feel better, I also love myself and I want to try and take care of myself, and so I ate all the vegetables I could first, and then I ate the Oreos. But I don't feel bad about it, honestly, because later on in the day I started doing the things I wanted to do. I wanted to edit a video I had recorded a while back, and I want to get it out, so I did some editing today and I finished it. I just have to add music. I did research into a number of different things I'm into, different mushrooms I'm into, and different topics of interest that I have. I did some research into those things. I sat around and played with my dog. I did things that I wanted to do, and it was like instantly the day went from right down here really low and gross to start building up and up and up and up, and it plateaued at a really good day. Honestly, it's been a really awesome building day, growing day, a developing day. I can't think of anything else to say but thank you. To thank the microdosing that I'm doing to help me realize these things. I don't think I would have ever noticed this if it weren't for the help that the microdosing is giving me. I do not condone or endorse the use of anything illegal. I am not making these videos to entice people. These are for information and education purposes only. Anyone who uses this information to do what I am doing is doing so at their own risk. Talk to your doctor before you do anything else. I am not liable for anything that happens. I'm gonna go relax and go to bed. I got a big day tomorrow. The wife and I are going out and spending the day at a farmer's market, which I'm really excited about. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really do appreciate every single one of you, and I hope you're all having an amazing day and living an amazing life. If you did enjoy the video, please feel free to drop a big old thumbs up like on the video. Lets me know that you liked it, but also helps push the video out to other people as well. And if you really enjoyed the video and you want to see more and follow along with the rest of this adventure and whatever else comes, feel free to hit subscribe and ring the bell. That way you get notified of all the new stuff when it comes out. Sometimes it pays off just to sit and think. I often find myself trying to bury all the stress, trying to bury all the anxiety and everything else that comes up, because I don't like dealing with it. Nobody does, obviously. It's horrible. But if I take the time to sit with it before it gets really bad, it's a lot easier to manage. And that's really what we need to understand, is like, if we stop to just listen and ask questions, everything gets solved so much faster, so much easier. And that really helps to know. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now. Computer's running pretty hard. My dog is munching food in the background. But here we are at the end of day 21, which I forgot to mark apparently. So we are at the end of day 21. It's been a fantastic day. Oh my goodness. My wife and I, as presents to both of ourselves, we decided to go to a farmer's market. We spent the day there, probably a good 4 hours, at least 5 hours walking around, checking everything out. Holy crap, it was so much fun. But we had a great time. We had some good food. We had saw some amazing stuff. We bought some cool stuff too. And I managed to pick up two grow kits for mushrooms. I have a grow kit for lion's mane and a grow kit for reishi mushroom. And I'm so excited. I'm beyond myself excited about this. Reishi mushroom is one I've been trying to find in the wild for quite some time. I found a sample or two here and there, but now that I have a grow kit for it, oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of some mushroom supplies, like growing supplies, like petri dishes and so on, and try and get samples of stuff and see how much more I can grow. Like, it's just, I'm so excited about this. We bought some delicious foodstuffs. We bought some baked goods. We bought some alcohol. We bought we bought a lot of stuff. We bought some apples. We bought, it was so, just, there was so much. I wanted to buy everything, but obviously we couldn't. So such a great time. And it was the experience of do what makes you excited, right? And at the time when it came time to do something, like pick something to buy, it was so exciting because there was so much stuff. I bought some awesome tea, and like such a great day doing what made us happy in the moment. And that was exactly how life is supposed to be lived, and it was the best ever. Thanks to the mushroom, I'm finding that it's getting easier to see a lot of the hurdles that I've had to overcome over my life and that are still there. It's getting easier to see them and to see what they're really there for, and listen to my dog noisily eat her food. But it's getting a lot easier to see the things that are coming up in life and what they actually mean, and be thankful for them and all that stuff. It's getting so easy to do that now, and I'm finding that is really helping me with a lot of the hard stuff I've been going through. As I've said in a previous video, a lot of what's keeping me in this state of stress and panic and fear is my not doing what I should be doing in life, not living my life to the fullest, not doing the things that make me happy in the moment, kind of thing. And today was a lot of that, and it went so smoothly. It was so beautiful. It was such a wonderful day. Everything flowed so amazingly. I cannot wait to continue to live life that way. But the microdosing has really helped everything in the long run. And you're not really helping by making a bunch of noise. But the microdosing has really helped me a lot over these past 21 days. It's helped me to realize a lot of things, to see a lot of things in a different light, to experience things as they are intended to be experienced. And I'm so eternally grateful for this amazing medicine to be in my life at this point. But anyway, it's been a long day. I'm tired. I'm going to relax and go to sleep. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these videos as much as I enjoyed making them, and I hope that they somehow benefit you in one way, shape, or form. If you do enjoy the video and you like it, feel free to push that big like button. It lets me know you liked it, but it also helps push the video out to other people so they can see it as well. And if you enjoy what you're seeing and you want to see more and follow along, hit subscribe and the bell. That way you get notified when the new stuff comes out and keep up to date with it all. So I'm off to relax. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. And we'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.